Collections, classics, customs, restorations. This is Crossroads Beach Shop. Well, welcome back to the Crossroads Diecast Speed Shop. I'm Skip, and today on the turntable here in the shop, we have a Volkswagen Beetle. This is going to be the car that I use for the upcoming Diecast International Builders OPA Tribute Build. It's the 4th annual one. Remember Scott Opa Coster, and just a great guy and a great asset to the diecast community. He was known as the Tootsie Toy King, and so every June we just kind of commemorate him, and we do either something that's either a Tootsie Toy or a German make car, so that's why I chose the Volkswagen Beetle. So let's get this thing off the turntable and up on the rack and take it apart and see what we've got. Coming up in the shop, we have the 4 Horsemen Barn Find build on the end of June, then the Maple Leaf Customs Canada Day on July 1st, Diecast International Builders Smash Up Derby on July 5th, and the 4 Horsemen Gaslands build on the end of July. Hope you'll check them out. All right, well, we're back, and we have got the little Volkswagen Bug all torn down. Again, it's just has 2 posts. This is drilled and tapped. Interior. These 5-spoke wheels that are on there are going to go. We'll put some nice wheels I've got. Some rubber style wheels I got from Sam Ed Wheels on there, I hope. And we'll get going on this. Again, everything's it's a brand new casting, so there isn't much there to, or anything. So just get that, and little interior, and so let's get this thing down off the rack and into the paint booth and get started with our project. All right, well, we've been moving right along with our little VW that I'm doing for the OPA Tribute Build. What I've done is I've cut off the roof. I marked it with a Sharpie marker and cut that off. I also changed out the wheel. I got these nice, I think they're like 10 spokes from Sam Ed Wheels that really look kind of nice on there. I did take, when I was cutting it off, I did use a little bit of my my Dremel tool, and when I had the cutting wheel, it did a little divot. So one of the things I had to do is I did this, did a little patchwork by using some super glue and baking soda and then sanding it all down. I'm probably going to prime it before I put the silver base coat on and stuff, but I wanted to get that taken care of as I didn't like that divot and stuff. Maybe probably put a little piece of plastic there too to make it look like the top for the convertible top. I just thought it looked kind of neat to have a little convertible Beetle. It's a roller, so that's good. So anyways, so that's what we've done so far. So we can get this thing ready into paint and move ahead with our project. Let's move on. Okay, one more thing I did was I cut out that little pizza pan steering wheel. You can see it right there. And I put in this 3D printed one that I got from Andrew over at Maple Leaf Customs. So now I'm going to paint the interior, and we'll get that in the paint booth as well. Let's move on. All right, well, we're back, and we've got our little VW convertible all painted with that nice Second Chance Redline Spectre Flame paint, the root beer, and I detailed the tail lights, and you can see a little bit of if you can get close here, I don't know if you can. I chromed the hood latch, and of course the interior I painted with that tan boot from Rust-Oleum. I put in a new steering wheel. I chromed the center and painted the outside of it black. So that's all squared away and taken care of. So we're going to get this thing assembled and put it on the turntable and take a look at it. And here we are. it's my entry into the OPA tribute build, celebrating Scott Opa Coster, one of the Diecast International Builders original members. This is a tribute build that's hosted by the Dibs boys this year, and it's been this is the fourth one. So happy to have been able to be part of each of those builds. I appreciated all of Scott's builds and input over the years before his passing. Again, the Volkswagen Beetle was conceived in Germany. That's some of these things I've learned about this, and the fact that it began in the early 1930s. Adolf Hitler had commissioned some people to begin working on that, to come up with a very simple mass-produced car. He commissioned Ferdinand Porsche and his team to come up with the design, and all the way up until 1979, the Volkswagen Beetle was in production. In 1972, the Volkswagen Beetle surpassed the Ford Model T as the world's best-selling car with over 15 million units sold. Again, the original Beetle ceased in 1979, but then it was brought back as the new Beetle back in 1998 through 2010, and then it was redesigned again for the 2011, 2019 years, and the name "new" was taken out of that for the redesign, and then in 2019, the last Volkswagen Beetle rolled off the assembly line. This Beetle, again, was one that had a top, and I cut the top off, made it a convertible type Beetle. I added those 10-spoke Samed wheels. I painted the interior with boot tan from Rust-Oleum, and added a new steering wheel. I thought if it's going to be an open top car, it should have a nice steering wheel to look at as well, and put that in. Painted the car itself with Second Chance Redline's Retroflame Root Beer, and I really like that color and stuff. Hope to maybe use that some more in the future on some cars. Just like the way it came out. Detailed the rear taillights and the hood latch that was in the back. Again, I want to thank all the Diecast International builders: Ron at Somo Diecast, Mark at Matchbox Smart, Dan at Dan's Chop Shop, Caleb over at Opa's, and also Cole over at Kuda's Diecast Customs for hosting this build. Had a lot of fun with this. Appreciate you guys. I'm looking forward to seeing the recap video coming out later in the next couple of weeks or so. And again, for all the subscribers and viewers, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate you and for following. And as always, God bless, and thanks for stopping by the shop.